Yes, dear one, I did have a dream this morning. Woke at about a few minutes to 6 and then did these recordings. The dream at some point, I'd been outside a church, or rather in a church, but not in the main, congregation preaching area. And it was a familiar church. And the numbers there were few. I felt it was right. It was down to a few because I felt that the people that shouldn't be there yet weren't there, and that was right. But then they started to come in. For some reason or other, I was standing at the door to the actual main room. I thought this is a bit obvious. I think I'll move. And then I was cycling on the undulating, grassy, hilly area. I saw other bicycles. I noticed some of them were quite modern ones, with small wheels and thick tyres, and I don't mean electric, but they were straight handlebars, some of them, and the people were cycling. And I was cycling and I realised I'd just gone over some sort of hillocks and, up some slopes, and it's dead easy, no effort at all. And it was a nice, natural, open, a bit like the Downs, but much more local than that, Nice place to cycle. Although I was on grass, not on the road. That was unusual. I just found I wanted God to rescue me. I don't think I had the word rescue, but in some sense to lift me. I so wanted out, to just be with him in his presence, I guess. And I woke up. Of course he woke me up. I said, right, I'll do it. I'll wake you back to this dream, what we call reality. And I didn't tell you about the dream because I didn't know what to make of it, but I do now. I made of it previous recordings. Or rather, he made of it that, of course, by his loving kindness. To me, and I hope to you too. I trust to you too. So that's the background to how these A to D of this number 2072 has come about. In 7 minutes' time I'm supposed to get up and take my daughter and her 2 colleagues to school. Maybe her last term at the school. I hope not. I hope she stays there, but I know I want in my heart to hope more that whatever God's choice is for her, it will be right, and run with it most happily. This is, as I understand it, the sort of life of trust, dear one. And yes, I do want it for you, and you must resist that if that's not what the sort of life you want. For you need your freedom, and you may need to be much clearer on what you value from the experience of what you value at present. But I hope in my heart that your school time is exactly the length that it needs to be, and of the lessons perfectly attuned to your need. And trust our Heavenly Dad does exactly that, or better. It's just that I can't conceive of better at the minute. Bless you. Thank you, Heavenly Dad.